Good day, beautiful people. How's it going today? I hope you have a great and wonderful day today. It's a nice day here in Fort McMurray. It says -3, but I think it's a little bit more than that. I think it's a little bit less than that. I'm sorry. Seems to be warmer. Oh my. And of course the crazies are out. I tried to start this video earlier and this guy kept coming up right behind me. He was basically riding my bumper. I don't know why people have to do that. They're just, yeah. They don't realize that there's black ice under the road. Under the snow. Just like to drive like bats out of hell, so to speak. It's always, I don't like driving really in the spring for that reason, you know. I don't like driving winter. I certainly don't like driving in the spring either, because like you got these crazies that, oh, I can get out and I can drive so fast. I was driving down through the school zone and he wanted me, he said like, can't you drive faster? And I'm like, it's a school zone. He got up beside me, can't you drive faster? I said, no, it's a school zone. Oh my. Is what is though, right people? I mean, we live in an evil world today. It's just evil. No matter where you turn, there's so much evil in people's hearts today. I'm not saying everyone, but it's so satanic, demonic. I know it's been a couple days since I posted. I was beyond shocked at those two little kids. What happened to them? Those two little babies over in Israel. Oh my, that was just beyond shocking to realize what, actually it wasn't even the Hamas, I guess. I don't know. They say it was the Gazans that came in and took them and did the atrocities to them that they done. It was beyond. Like, after they strangled them with their bare hands, then they tried to cover it up and beat them with, smashed every little bone in their body with bodies, with rocks, and then proceeded to use knives on them and cut up their bodies. It was just horrendous, you know, just horrendous. People can even convey to do that to a small little babies, a 9-month-old and a 4-year-old. Well, he was 3 at the time he was taken. So yeah. And make the mother watch it, I would say, and then as a form of torture, and then do the same thing to her. So, you know, it was really a sad, I couldn't bring myself to even do a video. It was just so heartbreaking. And then on top of that, on Friday was my son's wedding, so it was kind of a bittersweet. And it was good. It was a good day, despite the previous day. I got to dance with my son at his wedding. Which I didn't think I was going to do, ever. But anyway, folks, this is Shelley DeLint with Shelley DeLint Media. I wish everyone a wonderful and great day, and love your kids, eh? It's, you don't know, right? Like I said in a video there last week, you don't know what can happen when you go outside and when you pull out of your driveway, you really don't know what can happen. And you don't know what life can throw at you from one day to the next. It's just a really, really, like today we live in a demonic world, and even with not living like that, not even taken apart, it's just, you don't know, right? Like, you know, you pull out of your driveway and something could hit you. You just don't know. And that's why I always encourage families to love one another, because you don't know what can happen. You know, I'll take you back to 4 years ago. My dad was, he had his supper and everything was a good day. And my mom, he wasn't able to drive or nothing at this point. So my sisters would come down and they would take my mom over to the store to get anything and that she needed, and so they had come down this one evening, and my mom had just finished making my dad supper and everything was great, and they went over to the store, and Blair, my husband, my sisters, oh no, I think Blair took her over, and then my sister stayed home with my dad, and she was talking away to him, and they were talking about different things. And so when my mom got home, she said to my sister, like, you know, come out, Lauren, I'll show you my pumpkin. She was proud of her pumpkin that had come up, she had planted. And so Lorna went out, and Mom called for Blair to come and put this barbecue away for them in the shed, and this little table type barbecue, and he did. He came down, and he went out into the yard to put it up, and my dad came to the door, and he said, told Blair where the little cords were to wrap it in. So, and then he just turned around and went back inside, and maybe about a minute later they came in, and they found my dad had fallen over by the coffee table there. And Blair went to, and then he said to Blair, he said, Blair, I don't know what's going on with me. And as quick as that, he was gone. They tried to resuscitate him, and the ambulance came, and they managed to revive him, but then before he made it to the hospital, he was gone. So folks, you don't know, right? We don't know how our time can be so short. We could be here today, gone tomorrow, and all this, and you know, you just gotta love one another. I mean, you may think we may never be around a terrorist attack or anything like that, but it can happen all the time. It can happen here in Fort McMurray. I think, yeah, we could be on high alert anytime here, you know, where the oil sands and things can happen, and you just don't know. And it may not be a terrorist attack. It could be just everyday life. So I would encourage families, really love on one another and love on people in general. You know, I know it's not the whole world that's demonic, but we live in an age, folks, where Satan is going around more. He knows his time is short, and he's like a roaring lion, and he's out to destroy people, and he puts thoughts into people's minds, right? Like, you know, anger is just so there today. Like, you know, you could be driving fine on the road, and all of a sudden you got someone that's in a bad state. You're not moving fast enough for them or whatever, you know. I can be a little bit like, you know, and someone is going really slow. I mean, I see it. It's annoying sometimes, but I mean, you just have to look at certainty off the roads and all that. Yeah, it's just, it could be anything. I mean, you could be at work, you could be anywhere, and someone's having a bad day, and instead of taking control of themselves, they're lashing out at others, right? So it's like my friend Joan always says to me, Shelley, she said, you gotta look at where the attack is coming from. It may not be just the people, it's coming from Satan himself. He likes to destroy us. So anyway, folks, I pray God's blessings upon you, and that you take care and love one another, love your families, love your spouses, be kind to one another, love one another, love your kids. And if you're out and about today, you see someone you don't know, smile and say hello to them. You could be the very sunshine that brightens their day, and you know, you got a good friend, call them up. See, this is what I mean. Look at that. Gotta go so fast, like the lights is just right there, so why you gotta travel so fast for? Anyway, folks, take care, God bless, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.